Stop, please. Stop. Sinon, on appelle, moi j'appelle la police. Si vous ne voulez pas, j'appelle la police. Non, arrêtez. Non, pas question. Vous arrêtez, on appelle la police. Vous avez déjà plus de 12 heures. Abdallah, on appelle les responsables.
Like you, my days can be pretty stressful. The constant running around, navigating traffic, scheduling meetings, and dealing with paperwork. We all need to de-stress. That's why I go to Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spas. They have lots of convenient locations, great hours, and it's super affordable. So I'm relaxed and ready for a little overtime.
Enjoy our lowest gift card prices of the year.
Attention students, this is your last announcement for the semester. You've had a great year, and I'm proud of each and every one of you. But now it's time to go out into the real world, and I just want to wish you all good luck. You're gonna need it.
Young, dumb, and broke. Oh, what am I doing with my life? Why am I here? I was in law school. She was right, just say no. I said yes. Look at me now. King of the lockers. Is anybody here to check my work? Fuck it. Young, dumb, and broke. Hey! Some bullshit.
Get reimbursed for returns when there's a no return policy. Perfect for your no need to try this stuff on policy. With the Blue Cash Everyday Card, backed by the service and security of American Express membership.
Oh, that's better. I can hear. I can hear. I don't know if you can hear me, but I can hear. I'd like to be able.
Can you go get Keith? Check one, check two. Check one, check two. Check one, check two. Check one, check two. Yeah.
Check 3, check 4. Check 3, check 4. Check. What about Pam? I'ma shake it up with an 8 ball. She's 10 minutes away. Oh, what about Pam? Yeah. What about me? Yeah, me. I'm alright. I hear me good. I hope that I can do it like you think I should. Before it makes sense. I don't fucking wait, so this dick taught a waitress. She living in the bay, she bumping easy cause she basic. Really want some real? I made 6 albums before I made shit. Oh, you want some real? My father died and didn't change shit. Oh, you want some real? I slept on floors without a blanket. Oh, you want some real? Well, I've been fucked and you just take dick. And if you want some real, then buy the album, shit's amazing. Lately I've been reminiscing, yeah.
All right, let's go. Hold on 1 second. Ready?
So, are we waiting for him or no?
No. Go on.
Okay, so can you scoot in that chair? No, because Pam is going to come in and take her
so we're
spot, so
fine.
we can make jokes about her.
It's okay. I'm down. All right, let's go.
It's the rollout show.
It's the rollout show.
It's the rollout show. It's the rollout show. Once again, it's on. It's the rollout show with another dope episode. So here we go. Rollout Studio. Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal. That's Speedy Doggy Dog. You know he got that heat. The funniest motherfucker
You ever gonna meet.
Nikki Pam, where you at, girl?
She coming.
Let's get it in like a soul train jam. I DJ Ron C, hit him with a fat mix. Rippin' Lynn with the Long Beach with the dope shit. Tangy M.
Heaven high.
Got me singing like Luther Vandross. The homes that coming in to say, hey, give it up for my big homie.
Mr. Ray.
Ladies and gentlemen, we back, y'all. It's the rollout show, bringing the funny for all y'all. Get 'em Ron C.
It's the rollout show.
It's the rollout show. It's the rollout show.
She coming, y'all. She coming. That's why her seat.
Here we go.
is empty.
We are here. It is the rollout show right here. We start when we want to. Well, not because we want to, because that's just how it went down. It's your boy, Speed Doggy Dog, in the building. My co-host for right now is...
Tangy Ambrose. Heaven high.
Thank you.
You're
That's all we got right
welcome.
now. Pam is basically riding in from the airport.
Yes.
And she's fighting that traffic. I don't know what made her think she was going to get through that morning traffic like that. That shit ain't no joke.
Well, she thought she could just roll on out through it.
No, you can't. Not in L.A.
Not in L.A.
Maybe in Norfolk, Virginia somewhere, but you can't do that here. The number to call into is 747-888-3082. It's your boy, Speedy. How was your day yesterday? Better? Yeah. Is it getting better?
It is getting better. With Taco being, yeah, the people working in the house, everybody's coming, where's Taco? Oh, he was the toughest little dog ever. I'm going to miss him growling at me while I rubbed him.
Now, are you going to replace the dog or, like, get another dog?
I can never replace
Well, not
Taco.
replace, but I'm saying, like...
Right. I'm not going to try to replace him, but I am dog sitting right now.
Another dog?
Another dog that I agreed to dog sit before Taco died, a Cocker Spaniel.
Oh.
So, but...
He's probably wondering where his buddy is.
He is. She is, because she was a girl. But I am going to get another one for my daughter. I think maybe for Christmas.
Oh. Okay.
Isn't that good?
Because the kids want it?
Hey,
Keith
how
in the building.
Doing?
What's going on?
You need headphones. They've been in between her legs, but be careful.
In between my legs.
Yes.
Thank you, Speedy.
But be careful, he said.
Nice and warm, though.
My man, Keith Jefferson.
You can say
Okay,
that.
good,
You
okay.
can say that.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
My man, Keith Jefferson, in the building. Thanks. He was actually supposed to go on at 12, but fuck it.
I'm here, baby.
Yeah.
That's called
Well,
being prompt and on time.
That's right.
How about that?
No.
Yeah. Speed Demon, what's up,
Big
boy?
Keith go back.
Yeah.
Man.
Back, I'll tell you exactly how far. Back in 1993, 94.
Yeah.
At the Arena Stage in Houston.
Yes.
This is where I met you. You was opening up for Fox.
Yeah.
And I was on
You
break.
was a groupie, I think. No, I'm playing.
No. Wow, really, Speedy? I was a groupie?
No.
Come on, man.
Not all me.
But Arena Stage in Houston, Texas back in the day, man. So that's how we first met. So
Yeah.
since then, me and Speedy just been boys and
Yeah.
just been homies since.
Play ball.
All that stuff.
A lot of stuff. Anyway.
Speaking of ball, don't think that Georgia is, because you from Georgia, right?
No, boy, right here.
No, you was born where? Well, I thought you were born in Georgia.
Right here, boy.
Okay,
Fuck is you talking
where'd you
about?
play football at?
Right here.
Right here. And you still think Texas football is not the best football in the house? 21-5-8, baby. Houston, Texas. Shout out.
Now, Texas football, they
Yeah,
deep.
man.
They deep. LA football right there. Our baseball's off the chain. Your baseball's nice. Our baseball's off the chain.
I don't think so.
High school
Speedy.
kids is big. But I mean, y'all have better fields.
Okay.
We're
okay.
just getting around to having like artificial turf.
Yeah, we really
for
need
high
to
school
work on our
students.
turf. You're
For
right.
high school.
You're right.
Hey, but you know,
Shouldn't have said
in
it was
Texas, see, they build special stadiums for certain high schools in their district. So, like in California, y'all play y'all games like at the school.
Yeah.
Like they have actual turf stadiums built for different districts throughout Houston, Texas. So that's how big 21-5-8 football is instead of Texas. We have our own stadiums built, man.
21-5-8 football.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
Keith,
All
give
right.
you credits,
Yeah,
man. Tell them the things you've done. You've probably seen Keith. One of the jokes I did some time ago.
Here we go.
Was
Here we go
Keith
with
was
that
in
bull.
Django,
Wow.
but he was slave 3. If I'm not mistaken. When the slaves was walking, he was slave 3, right?
You got to control,
No, he was
man. Wow. Actually, Speedy, Quentin gave me a character name. We all had character names. If you don't know
They
that
didn't say 'em.
Yeah, well, Pudgy Ralph.
Look here, Pudgy.
Even though it wasn't nothing pudgy really about me, but still Pudgy Ralph. But yeah, I was in the first 18, 19 minutes of
The
of
first
Django.
part of the movie when the
First part of
slaves are walking.
Yeah, man.
You was slave.
In line number 2.
That was an
two.
important 18, 19 minutes, though, because
Yes,
it
ma'am.
established
Yeah.
the movie. So I'm,
Absolutely.
yeah.
That's what's up. Thank you, sweetheart.
I
See,
got
you
you.
understand.
Yeah, I
you know how it
I'm
is.
not trying to downgrade it. I
Yeah,
said
man.
it was slave 3.
Plus, you're working with a Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, and I was there.
Exactly.
Hey,
I was
man.
there when they would shoot because they shot not a lot, but they shot some stuff here.
Yeah.
This time, Speedy was the groupie.
Hilarious. Where'd they shoot that scene?
We shot it in Lone Pine, actually. Lone Pine, California, which is like about a couple hours from south of Mammoth.
Okay.
Over in the Alabama mountains. So
Mountains,
it's way out in the middle of nowhere.
Was it
man.
cold? 'Cause
It
looked
was
like
cold.
It was cold.
It was butt-ass cold.
How many times you had to do
I
that
mean, it was
scene?
like 18. Well, the thing is, before we went into that scene, Quentin actually said it's going to be cold as hell. We had a whole meeting about that whole scene.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to let y'all guys know right now it's going to be cold as hell. And, man, when I say it was cold, because we was practically naked.
Yeah, and you're supposed to be cold because it was.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
for the time period.
Yeah.
So, Quentin is one of those directors, man. He's about the real atmosphere. Everything has to be real. It has to be authentic. It can't be, fake. It has to be real. So we actually, walked around with our, bare feet. Shit. You know what I'm saying? In certain scenes that he wanted to get our shots. And then other scenes we had like our little fake booties on, we call them booties, where you have your feet, actually a replica of your foot made.
Oh.
Wow.
Like a cast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So in other words,
You
we
won't
have
fuck
to
your feet up.
Exactly. 'Cause,
Wow.
And were those real chains on your ankle?
real chains, man.
How did it make
Real
you
change.
feel, like, with everything being real?
Just the whole surroundings of it, because just one thing I can say, when I was growing up as a kid, I was very informed about black history and our black culture, because for 30 minutes after school every day, my mom would make me and my sister read like some on black history. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
dope.
a lot of stuff that we didn't get growing up as kids, they didn't teach us in school, where they taught us like civil rights and Rosa Parks, but not just a deep part of our history, because we're very expansive people. But one of the things I learned is that you have to really put yourself in that. So just doing my research, man, as any actor do, as Tangi tell you, you have to just put yourself in that mindset of what that would have been like, and read the stories. I did my research. I read stories on slaves, on ex-slaves, the plantations, how they felt, thousands of slaves.
I like that. I think every parent that just heard that should tell what your mom did again.
For 30 minutes after school every day, we read something on black history. Because, everybody had the encyclopedias, the World Atlas, what I'm talking about, on the brown shelf.
And now,
Yeah.
and this is why it's so hard now for people to say, well, I couldn't. you have a computer that got it all.
Everything.
All you got to do is tack it in there and then pull it up.
Pull it up, man, and do your research.
You ain't got to flip no pages.
No, man.
Like we had to do. Put your marker in there, and that's where
Right.
you're going to start off the next day.
Right.
But I think I'm going to do that with my kids.
It was manual speed. I'm telling you, man, it's so informative. That's one of the things that really helped me just be expansive about our culture and our people, man. So I grew up just knowing about Black history. And so for me, stepping into that role of Django, no matter what role it was, I was prepared for it. I was ready for it to take on that challenge. And so when I was ready, I stayed ready.
So you got to change. Are you feeling like, God damn, I don't know how they did it.
Yeah, man.
Shit, I'm waiting for cut like a
Come on.
Because back then, you probably would have got shot.
Come on, man.
The other part was
except when you get cut back then, they didn't have nobody coming up to you giving you hot tea and hot coffee and putting blankets around you and having the heaters, in between takes to keep you nice and warm. So they had to travel by foot for miles and miles. Man, imagine traveling from Mississippi or Louisiana to Texas.
I can't imagine traveling
On
from
foot.
here to North Hollywood.
Okay.
I don't feel like going to the bathroom.
Hilarious.
Now, you did Buffalo Soldier.
I did Buffalo Soldier. Man, that was my first speaking roles that I did when I first got to L.A. Had the fortune to work with the great Danny Glover. And it was so much fun being a part of that cast, man, because that was my first eye-opening experience to the whole L.A. scene. I was fresh out of grad school, and hitting the spot, and then I had this opportunity to work with all these amazing actors who I saw as a kid growing up. So I worked with Glenn Turman and Cliff Powell and Michael T. Williamson and all these cats, the late Lamont Bentley, from Moesha back in the day. So this was Bob Gutton, the good actor Bob Gutton, who's done tons of work. And so,
and just to get people caught up, Keith, just as far as an actor, you two as actors are, to me, the epitome. You kind of down, this but you get her in front of that screen.
Oh man, trust me,
she cut her up.
Well,
like my daddy used to say.
I've heard about her for years because we know a lot of the same people in the same
in the building. Come in when she want to. Pamela. Well, she must have got some.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway,
nice. What's up, Pam? How you doing? Nice to meet you, girl.
You too.
She look like show enough.
Yeah. Right.
Look like
I hate you in the show.
She look like
Ooh, Pam.
Brute Leroy. Show enough. I'm playing. So we talked to Keith. That's Keith. Say hi to Keith.
I
Pam,
say
you know
hi.
she did.
Can you turn her mic up, Nick?
Yeah.
So again, what I wanted to get to is that you do plays, no matter what it is, and we always tease you.
I know you do,
because to
man.
me,
You do.
he looked like my man from Soldier Story.
Here we go. Howard Rollins Jr. The late Howard Rollins.
No, not Howard,
Who?
but the other character.
Man, don't you just
CJ
say
Memphis.
CJ Memphis, man.
Now,
Come on,
you
man.
got to do the
Come
character
on.
CJ
Come
Memphis.
on, man.
Come on, Keith. Ready and ready and action.
No, sir. Crow. You see, my daddy said I got the shot of a crow wing on my back and that's CJ Memphis.
One of the greatest movies I ever saw, man.
Come on, man.
I don't know if it's true or not true,
Dude.
but it was a stage play.
Do you know about the history about that? It was a stage play at first.
Okay.
But the history of that is that the pretty much everybody from the Negro Theater Ensemble back in the day when Denzel was there, Sam Jackson, even Cliff Powell, they all did that film. And even David Allen Greer. A lot
Yes.
of people don't realize
Yes.
that David
Dave
Allen
got
Greer
some
came
mad
from
skills.
there. Oh, man, I saw David Allen Greer at the La Jolla Playhouse play The Wiz back in the day. And David got mad skills. Yeah. Make a long story short, but they took that cast back in the early 80s and they basically moved them to the screen.
Okay.
And then they had the rest of everybody else do like the bus tour of it. But yeah, man, that film, man, was just, come on, man, you better get your hands off me. I know everything about Soldier's Play, baby. Soldier Story, man.
Man, I remember going to see it and just to see so many black brothers on screen and killing it.
It's great, man.
I mean,
dude, listen,
dialogue.
It's nothing like, and Tangi probably can attest to this, but even in theater, there's nothing like working with, we work with all different nationalities, all different ethnic backgrounds and walks of life, but there's nothing like working with a black ensemble. And a talented black ensemble with that, because it's just an energy and a vibe that we get. Have the opportunity of, and Tangi would know this actor, director from the Broadway scene. His name is Rufus Bonds Jr.
Yeah.
Had a great privilege of working with Rufus, and he's Mr. Broadway. He's done everything, Lion King, he's done Rent, he's done Parade all on Broadway. And the one thing that we had when we did Once on This Island earlier this year was that we had this family oriented cast where we prayed together, we eat together, and that energy would take you over onto the stage. And so when you have a film like A Soldier's Play, like a Buffalo Soldiers that I did, there's something to be said about that type of camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? To have everybody on the same page and just see all these amazing African American actors, man.
I've done stage.
Impossible.
Really?
What play were you in, Speedy? Tell the truth. Not hosting.
Telling it like it is. With the
At the Will Turn Ebell?
Yeah, we did do the Will Turn Ebell. All the black players go.
All the black.
All the black. My mama gonna beat you. Coming to the Will Ebell Theater this Sunday. Sunday.
Pam, that's true. You hit it on the spot, though. That's true.
No.
Speedy, what did you play?
Okay, so what it was
You
is
security
that
guard or something?
Number 2.
No, here's the thing.
Officer Duncan.
So, y'all want to let me get the shit out?
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm in ATL doing Uptown Comedy Club, and a play comes through, and they came to the show.
Yeah.
And David, I forgot his name. He does all the little
Talbot.
David Talbot came.
David Talbot.
So David wrote the play,
Yeah.
and he said he saw me perform. He's like, "Yo, my man, you funny as fuck. Can you open our play up? We need that. It's a comedy play." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I go on the road. I leave right from ATL, get on the road. Boom, I'm on the road with a play. But I'm just coming out opening. He said, "Well, since you're just gonna be opening, won't you stand in for the lead actor who was singing? He was doing everything." I'm like, "Can't do that shit." He said, "Yeah, but you probably won't. But just in case." Know his lines.
Yeah.
Because you hear and you're going to be watching the play every night. You'll learn the lines. So I got the book and I know the lines. Boom. I know it. No biggie. We get to Virginia and his mom passed. And they said, "Speedy, you up?" I went, "Nigga, okay."
Okay. You're shaggy.
And the thing about stage, if you're an actor out there and you haven't done stage, God damn, that motherfucker feels
So
good.
what did they do for the
Yes.
singing parts, though?
Yes.
So what they did on the, I can see her mic's not all the way up.
In your mind.
No, I can see.
Yeah,
so
allegedly.
what they did was I did it more like I talked. So somebody else sang the actual thing, and I went, man, when you're going through things,
yes.
and then they.
Oh, that was good. That was smart.
You did a Bobby Brown.
Yeah,
That was good. That was
I
good.
could sing a little bit in my mind.
That was good.
Yeah.
But I knew the lines, and so you get out there and I'm just hitting it, boom, and people they give you that response.
Yes.
So there's a scene where I'm supposed to reach in my pocket and because my dad walks up to me, "What did you eat my chicken?" And I'm like, "No, Daddy, smell your breath." And I'm supposed to spray. When I reach in there, it ain't there. The prop guy forgot to put it in my pocket. So I'm like, what do you do? I can't stop. It's a play. You can't stop. I need that spray shit. Nigga, I break down and start crying. "Daddy, I don't know." And people losing their fucking mind. So David was like, and he got on the prop dude. And I said, no, it's okay. He just forgot. I figured it out.
Yeah.
And that's what it was about stage is that I don't give a fuck what happens. You got to keep going.
You got to keep
If
going,
you forget your lines,
you gotta keep going.
If your actor forgets the lines,
Yep.
you got to jump in there with him,
Right.
and y'all figure it out afterwards when you go do the thing. But
Exactly.
for me, doing stage was the most fun I ever had. That was the most fun ever.
It's that actor audience energy, man. You can't get it nowhere else but on stage.
Yeah,
it's nothing like that live. It's very different from film and TV. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, film and TV has its own, identity, its own entity in that regard. But as far as
you gotta know your lines.
You gotta know your lines.
You gotta know fucking lines. That's the one thing I did. You gotta know your lines.
But don't you get it when you're on stage doing your stand-up?
My stand-up is different because I love to see people laugh. I love to see you forget about whatever you're going through. And I like to see when people look at me like, I don't know him. He can't be funny. And the next thing I know, they falling out their seats.
Yeah.
They're running around, whatever it may be. But that's the joy I get. It's like, I don't get high, don't do that shit. But I would assume whatever that energy is, whatever that energy is, I feel that. So, and for me, being on stage felt the exact same way. It was just so, I felt like, because who gonna tell me to stop? Because when you're doing TV shit, the director be like, "Cut! That wasn't what the fuck I want."
But you know what? When you get it, when you're working on television, is when it's a closed set. Right. But I make the crew laugh.
Oh yeah.
If you can make the crew laugh,
because they seen it all.
Yeah, and they're toned out. They're tuned out.
Yeah.
So
that's one of my things I do as well. Also, to a movie you did, which is I love Quentin Tarantino. I love what he does.
Yeah.
The Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight, baby.
So your character was who again?
Charlie. I worked at the haberdashery. So if you know the movie is he has an intermission. So it's very much like a Agatha Christie. It very plays like a book as if you read it because it takes place in one stationary place location. But I played Charlie, who works at the haberdashery, and basically Charlie is at the wrong place, wrong time.
I felt bad for you when they shot you.
I did too, man. How you feel like getting blown off the steps of a haberdashery in the middle of the snow?
Now, where did they shoot that at?
We shot that in Telluride, Colorado, man.
How long? How many days?
In Telluride. Actually, I was there for about 2 months, but my work, if you just did my scenes straight through, I probably had maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks of work. But I stayed there for the full 2 months because they weren't flying everybody in and out because it's a hard place to get into. You got to fly into Melrose, then you got to travel an hour and a half just to get into Telluride because Telluride has a small airport. No commercial planes can land up on that mountain because it's surrounded by 14 feet, 14,000 feet elevation of mountains.
So I just want people to know who you was. We got you. Pam's in the building.
Yes.
How was Vegas?
Crazy.
Did you win some?
No, I lost money and had issues with the hotel Aria. Had a name drop people to get my money back and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like
a lot of money or what?
It was $300. Yeah, I was like, shit.
I can do some things with $300.
And then Deshaun Lee.
No, he in there.
Oh, he's still here. Well,
why you whispering?
Because he had a man code violation that I want to ask you about.
No, go right ahead.
So, he hurt himself. So we went we got some what was it, bath salts or whatever? What is it called?
Oh, it's back.
Epsom salt.
Epsom salt.
And so he took a bath. Okay.
No, because that's the only way you're gonna.
Right.
You're gonna fix
but then he had his cell phone to the side, and he was kind of perched over the side. And I was like,
wow.
You're going to have to stop. Seriously. I was like, oh my God.
So you came in, he's like, hey.
Yeah, I said, is your toe pointing?
Niggas in bubbles?
Nigga.
Are you filled with bubbles?
Oh, hell no. He was like, turn off the lights. I was like,
no, we're going to leave the lights on, nigga. That's what we're not going to do.
We got to see this. We got to see this.
You ain't finna light no candles, nigga.
It was like this in the tub and shit, because I had a huge tub. Why am I so much feedback?
Now, if you fuck your back up, the only way, if you do the Epsom salt, you got to sit down in the water.
Right, you have
but
to.
you're not going to have no bubbles and your phone going.
Turn
the lights off, bitch.
I felt bad. I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be like upset. And then he was like, just do this. Just leave. I was like, I done saw it now. It's like it's in my head now. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, I need to ask Speedy.
You got rubber duckies all over.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
But the thing is, it was the phone perched on the side, and him kind of like leaning to the side, and I could see him floating and his little toe pointed, and I was like,
you ain't gonna get none today. That's what goddamn.
I
was threw a nigga right up under the bus. I'd have killed you if you saw me like, bitch, come here. You ain't gonna get on that radio.
Epsom salt, man. Epsom salt cure everything.
All right,
everything.
So that could be the question today.
Yeah.
Ladies, have you ever caught your man in an awkward, like no, nigga, no, what you not gonna do?
Yeah.
Or you ever?
Yeah.
No, that's never happened.
Yeah, you never.
You like don't.
You ain't gonna tell.
No.
do you take
Aries don't kiss and tell me. Aries.
Do you take baths or showers?
Showers.
Speedy, do you take baths or showers?
Really?
Let's check.
There's no way. I can't take that L because you get in the tub. Now you got to get up and you. Whoa! and I keep telling myself I need to buy that little grip shit that the old people have. So when you get out the tub, you.
Right.
Nigga, that's not sexy. Whoa!
I'm afraid I might fall asleep in the tub.
Well, that too.
If I take a bath in the tub, I feel I might fall asleep.
And then it has to be a big tub. You know what I'm saying? Your head you can't be in the the
normal
apartment tub.
You can't walk. Your girl can't walk in. You got bubbles, candles, nigga. You got
rubber duck,
rubber ducks,
and you got that music playing that makes you you.
Right.
Thank you, man.
Last night somebody fell asleep in the tub.
I couldn't take it. I was just like.
Remember the last night somebody fell asleep in the tub.
What happened?
Are you?
too soon?
It's too soon. I got it. If I got it and they didn't get it, it's too soon.
All right, Lou.
I was kind of late on that one. Speedy, that might be too soon.
Yeah.
It is the rollout show right here. In the building we got
Nikki Pam.
In the building we got
Tangi Ambrose, Heaven High.
In the building we got
Keith Jefferson,
better known as Slave Number 3.
Wow.
Wow.
Can we
you
move
were in
on
Django. I
that?
saw
No,
Django.
fuck that.
Can we move on that?
I wish I was in Django. I was there. I was there when they filmed the scene when the
They couldn't put you as a slave. I mean,
no, I'm too light.
What is that? Too fast.
Yeah,
They didn't have light slaves.
I was way too bright for that time period. But I was there when they filmed when the Klansmen came over the hill on the horses.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was cool.
And they blew up the thing.
That was cool.
And Fox, they had to do it like a million times. And Fox kept going, Speed, you know that shit real. I said, can you imagine that? All the motherfuckers coming over to get a couple slaves, and they coming.
Right.
It's real, man.
Pretty much, that's your last day on Earth. Because it ain't like they going to let you go or are bad.
Was it tension on the set between the white people and the black people? I'm curious.
Hilarious.
I mean, could you be looking at them like, fucking whitey?
No,
like
man,
this shit really happened.
But the thing is with Quinn keeps a cool, relaxed, loose set. You know what I'm saying? So in between takes, he's jamming Motown music, old school.
Yeah,
he's
trying
such
to
an old school
keep
cat.
y'all to y'all blackness.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. There you
Better
go.
tap in
And
quick.
he's such a real.
Exactly.
He's like a real person.
Oh,
like,
And he only
Man,
dates sisters too,
like
right?
real,
That's what I
real,
heard.
Yeah, you
real.
love sisters.
Tangi,
What?
trying to get you on the show, on the movie. What's his next project? Because you
would be great.
You got his number now, right?
Well, I'll just say I'm locked in pretty good with the Quinn people, and I feel like that they're on my side, with my success and what I want to try to do with my career. So it's just it's good
So
to
is
have that team
Django
of
2
people.
coming?
Wow, no, it's no Django 2.
Why not? Nigga, he won.
Yeah, he won with Django. Actually, Django was his largest selling film.
What?
His biggest grossing film. Oh yeah, worldwide Django.
Really?
If I'm not mistaken, Django worldwide is his largest selling film.
One thing
Excellent
this is what I
residuals
love
for
about
Slave
Tangi.
number 2.
We
Yeah,
come up with
how
some
about that?
little bullshit things. She grab her phone and go, hold on, nigga. So we'll know in a few minutes. Tangi don't play that. You ain't gonna just come up with some stats. I'm the only nigga that really work for. Hold on, nigga. No, you're not. It says here. All right, we're gonna take a break. I know we just started, nigga.
We did just start.
And then the question of the day is,
Ladies, call in.
If
if
you
you ever, he ain't around, so you can call and tell. You ever caught your man in a non-cool situation? There's a man code.
right.
Like a dude with the bubbles and all that shit, and then he has to try to explain that away. The number to call into is 747-888-3082.
And please subscribe.
Yeah, and when we come back,
We got
what
Talent
you gonna say?
Tuesday.
I'm just agreeing with you. Is that okay?
Okay, cool. It's Talent Tuesday, so we do have some talent in the building. New tech and new music. Mostly all new music. Back in the day, I'm pretty sure it's still the same now. Gets dropped on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, it would always. That's when they
that's
release
true.
mostly all the new.
Let me look it up.
Oh, you can verify.
All right, don't move. Take a quick break. Come right back. We
Yeah.
out.
Lately, I don't say shit often, only bitches talking like it's Sadie Hawkins. People hit me trying to get the info, they should know by now it's coming in the intro. Keep the curtains drawn on all my windows, keep the muzzle on all my pillows. I got boys with their ear to the street from me, I only know what I gotta know. Set my goals and now they looking like dominoes, way I knock them down. Why would I need you now? Love my city, but sometimes it's too small. Carry baggage with me like a U-Haul. Weight on my shoulders is massive. Tell them the truth, then they stretch it like elastic. Girls want the paper, they spend it on the plastic. They know how to make it, depending on your status. Y'all fake ball, man, y'all need practice. I'm no Ali, but I can show you where the cash is. My shit classic since I made static. So back up like y'all hit traffic. You average, I'm Magic Johnson, you get no looks from me. Since I met 4, you get no hooks from me. Gunning for the top like it took some from me. I don't burn my guap, but I cook up money like this. Lately I've been reminiscing, yeah. But lately I've been in position, yeah. Ain't no plan to switching, yeah. Ain't no need in showing up, y'all boys better
Like you, my days can be pretty stressful. The constant running around, navigating
God! How long do y'all want me to sway? My back hurt. Dang.
Don't miss the grand opening of our new model home gallery going on now at Trilogy Monarch Dune.
We are back. It is the Rollout Show right here at therolloutstudios.com in your mouth. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. That's what it says in the song. Not just because I like to say it as well. In the building we got
Nikki Pam.
Show enough.
Tangy Ambrose, Heaven High.
In the building we got
Keith Jefferson.
Also in the building with us right now, my man Naseem in the building.
That's
Actor,
definitely not my
comedian.
I know. You just gonna make up a name.
I was like, Naseem.
Did I say it right? Naseem.
Not at all. Ain't no S in there, bro.
Not nowhere near.
What?
Who is
Naseem?
Naseem?
Nigga.
Naeem.
You confused me with Nas. Naeem.
Naeem, my bad. Naeem in the building. Comedian, actor, doing things. You may know him as well from Paper Cup Boys.
You fucking everything up, bro. Plastic Cup Boys.
That's what you said.
Wow.
Don't look at me.
Who's writing this shit down?
He said
Your story.
Paper Cup.
Leave it to Speedy.
And Survivor's Remorse.
Speedy, you said Paper Cup. Speedy, you said Paper Cup. I'm
Just
sorry.
running out of guests. They bringing anybody in. They don't know who you got in there.
Turn his mic up some more. All right, I'm gonna lay back. Go ahead, Pam. I'm fucking up.
You already did it. I mean, you already fucked
Go ahead,
it up.
Pam.
But he
But
got
you're
it
on
wrong.
Survivor's Remorse, and you have a comedy tour too, right?
Yes.
So it's still going because you guys.
We just started again. We just started a new tour. We we always touring. This when Kevin goes out, we go out with him, and then when he ends, we do a Plastic Cup Boys tour by ourselves. Me and Spank. So we just
Spanky
always
Hayes?
no, hell no. Spank Horton.
Horton, I don't think I ever met him.
Spank, he's a tall, ugly dude. Be with us all the time. You know, he tours with us.
What about Joey?
Joey doesn't tour with us. He just comes out when Kev goes out.
Okay. Wow, that's dope. Because I remember you guys first started, and then you guys were doing the dates, and you guys were shooting all around the country, and then
The world.
Oh shit!
Oh, get it straight.
Get it straight.
The world.
I need my notes.
And it's not a paper cup.
Look here, Erica, not do. What we not gonna do, motherfucker? I'll take it from the guest. We ain't gonna take it from niggas I see every day. I'm gonna see him tomorrow. Now you remember at the party? See, now you like you came, you got the drink, and you had some pieces with you. I was like, "What's up, dog?" You went.
He's talking about me?
Yeah, because at the party.
Wait, Jamie Foxx? Let me tell you something.
I'm trying to get your attention.
Let me tell you something. When you sent me the message the other day, said you want me to do the show, I was like, I thought this nigga didn't even know who the fuck I was.
What the fuck? I said something to you then.
I didn't see you. I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. And first of all, I didn't have no chicks with me. I was just.
Oh, my bad.
I was just.
My notes are fucked up. I need some new notes.
It was somebody. I'm in a relationship. You can't be saying no shit like that. It was somebody behind me in line. Happened to be a female. She said she wanted a drink, so I grabbed it and handed it to her. I was there with my homie.
I said you turned and handed them the drink.
Speedy will throw you under the bus, man.
Yeah, I see.
Turn this one up too.
Tell all your business. Really, Speedy?
I start the show over. Yo, this is the Rollout Show.
You gonna get his name right?
Here we go.
Naeem.
I was at Jamie House for the tacos. That's the only reason I was there. It was a little taco stand.
And
And
that motherfucker tight. Because you go out there going, I just take two. You be in line 8 times. Let me get 9 more of them motherfuckers on me. And then the meat be gone and then you stuck.
Pause that. You had to pause that. He said the meat be gone.
And so what else you doing these days, man? Are you?
That's what she said.
Survivor's Remorse. Tashina's on that, right?
Yeah.
I love Tashina.
Yeah.
So why you ain't watching the show?
Bomb.
She don't watch.
She doesn't
TV.
watch anything.
I'm gonna watch it though. I'm gonna watch it
That's
for
what she
you
said.
and for
When?
Tashina.
We on season
I
4.
promise.
You're late, huh?
You know, I got my hustle on, so it's like because I'm
you
in
watch
that
Power?
mode. I haven't watched any TV.
And she's
I
an
don't know
actress.
how long
And
because
she's-
I've been. You know.
Now your character on the show is what?
But I'm going to.
Or whom I should say.
Put a stop.
My character on the show's name is Dirty Paul. I've been on since the first season. I was on the very first episode. I did 1 episode on the first 3 seasons, and then this season I did 2 episodes. So, my character really didn't need to come back, but they like me, so they keep writing me in.
That's
I
excellent.
play a thug, play a little gangster on there, so it's pretty funny.
Now, are you able to pull from people you know, or did you grow up like that, or?
I mean, I'm from Jersey, you know.
Oh,
we
been
just
there.
a bunch of mean, non-smiling motherfuckers. So
You ain't lying.
yeah, people think that I'm this mean person. It's just where I'm from. I'm just not. I'm really nice. I'm just not friendly, you know. So I didn't really have to tap in too hard. It was an easy role to play, to be honest.
Now we first met I don't know if you remember, in Sacramento.
I remember.
And
Was he on some Hollywood bullshit?
I fucked the name up then, so I'm very consistent.
So you're consistent.
Yeah, very consistent. Ain't like I did the shit on purpose.
Was it a different way that you messed his name up? No, did you mess his name up a different way or the same way?
He probably. I don't think he added an S. He just. I don't remember how he fucked it up. But I mean, I've been dealing with this my whole life, so it don't bother me. Yeah.
They give it to me, and I said, okay, cool. And I think I made the mistake of saying, oh no, you said don't say Kevin Hart's whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. And they gave me wrong. Coming to the stage, Kevin Hart. And I saw you just go. And that was at New Jersey. Like, that Jersey this shit over. I'm fuck this nigga, right? I just told his ass.
Nah, I mean,
I still haven't seen that tape either.
Nobody has. What happened to that shit?
That motherfucker was fire.
You know, everybody knows that I work with Kevin Hart. You know, but I do my own things too. So when I'm coming to stage, you know, I've been on every stand up comedy show there is except for Def Jam, and I'm about to do that next month. So.
Oh, they coming back with it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Everything that's ever been out, I've been on it. So I got my own credits, and then I got some acting credits too. So you don't have to introduce me as Kevin Hart's opener. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, well, he's used to it with Jamie, so he.
But I never.
That's why he.
But here's my thing.
Jamie
when I do shows or someone bring me, I just tell them bring me up. I said credits to me.
No credits.
Credits is for a motherfucker who ain't funny, and you need to look back. And go, well, let me see if he's funny.
Yeah. So that you have respect for him for what he's already done.
If you're funny, you don't need no motherfucker credit.
And somebody giving you a lot of credits can backfire because now they have these expectations out of you when you go on stage.
Exactly. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean when you say that.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
You a comedian?
Nah, I'm an actor.
I was wondering where you was going with that. I was like,
I'm just saying that field where you want to make your own path. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm agreeing with that. You know,
I just hate these new comics that get, hey, dog, can you say all this right here?
Right.
All right. It'd be like a whole
nigga, I ain't seen give it up for this nigga. I walk right off, nigga. What you gonna do? You better be funny. Yeah. I know that goddamn much.
Or the motherfucker that want a shout out that's in the room that's not performing.
Hilarious.
I call it the G thing.
Oh, shots.
God damn, I love this show.
No, right.
Nigga, we shoot from the hip.
I mean,
I'm gonna tell you something.
I like G thing, but he's that dude that'll be like, hey man, tell motherfuckers I'm in the audience and shit.
Here's the thing. G thing I've been knowing for years when he first got here from Kansas City, which everybody hated.
St. Louis,
same place. Don't ever correct me. So he gets here and he's actually a funny dude.
He is.
Standard wide, but he's so arrogant. He's so like, I want me motherfuckers to know who I am. And he got mad at some club that people didn't know who he was. I said, you can't get mad at them. It's just they didn't know you. Nah, motherfuckers don't know me, man. I've been in this shit for a minute. I said, they ain't never seen you. Right. So you gonna go up or you're not gonna go up.
Right.
What the fuck you gonna do?
G thing, I'm one of the few people that probably understands him. He's not. I don't even think that he's arrogant. He's misunderstood. You know, he's. I think he just wants the love. He wants to love, and he just doesn't know how to go about it. You know what I mean? He don't know how to find that space of just being chill and humble, and he would receive it more. He just think that everybody's against him. He got something that's in him that go deeper than what people know. But at the end of the day, he's really not a bad person. He just misunderstood.
Yeah, and I tell people all the time, I do funny to me. I can get past all the other stuff. Yeah, he's always gonna hit. Now you do most of the clubs around town.
Yeah.
You still doing that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't perform that much around town anymore because I'm on tour a lot. So I live right by the Ha-Ha, so that's my place to go work out. Yeah, and go work out my new material. Yeah,
my hood.
Can I ask you a question? This is probably going to sound kind of crazy, but I'm going to ask anyway. What is Survivor's Remorse about?
Well, I mean, if you watch the show.
I know. Make me want to watch it. Make me want to watch it.
Survivor's Remorse is loosely based on LeBron James' life. So basically, it's a basketball player that comes out of the hood and his family is poor or whatever, and then he bring them with him, and now he feels bad that he made it, you know. So he's always trying to change things and give back. And my character is a guy from his old neighborhood, so you know they keep bringing me back on this current season. I'm trying to get money from him to flip houses and shit. So
hilarious.
Okay. Oh, see I never got that. I just saw Survivor's Remorse. But
people love.
Wasn't Mike Epps on it for a minute?
He was.
Is he coming back? Or?
Nah, he died.
Oh, they heard he died. Okay.
Yeah, I think he quit so that he can do Uncle Buck.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah. All right.
Well, we know how that turned out. Pretty much.
All right. Mike gonna always work. So,
but I think even on Uncle Buck, I just believe because of Blackish. Made it hard to do another black family that's well off because people are going to compare that show to Blackish.
Let's try it and see what happens.
That's what happened.
Let's keep trying though. Don't give
Oh no,
up.
no, I don't say you stop trying. I just think you have to come at it from a different angle.
And it was around the same time.
I think it's more of a problem of people always trying to remake some shit, man. Like, fuck, these kids don't know nothing about Uncle Buck.
And the movie was white. It was a white dude.
Right.
Yeah, I think you hit it right there.
Right. I mean, it was like when Sid and Mike tried to do The Honeymooners. Like, you can't remake. They could have just did that show and not named the shit Uncle Buck, and it might have been more successful.
Yeah.
You know, you keep trying to remake shows from the '80s, and it's just not working because, you know, that's our time, and we don't watch TV like that no more. So the younger generation,
there you go.
Yeah, especially you.
I eat Tangy.
I don't know how we're gonna fix that shit. And she's one of the.
All I have
actors
to do,
acting-wise?
like he described it to me, and it sounded interesting the way he described it. So then I will watch it, and then if I like it, I'll watch it again and again and again. But the way they advertise these shows, they don't make me interested. So I don't.
What you
it's
want?
Too many channels for me to be.
What you want the name of the show to be, so that make you interested?
Tangy.
Remorse.
I mean, Survivor's Remorse has gotten a lot of success because of Power. Because Power is is such a great show. It's so huge that it comes on after it. And they actually fucked up this season because last season, I think they started Survivor's Remorse like 3 or 4 episodes after Power season started.
Yeah.
And this season they started at the end of the Power season. So, you know, you missing out on all those lead-in viewers.
Wow.
So
now, you thinking of wanting to get have your own thing? Are you writing or doing anything like that?
Yeah, right now, I just sold the show to HBO, and we in the beginning stages right now. So I'm still trying to get them to agree on the showrunner that I chose, and waiting for the deal to be finalized so I can submit my pilot, and you know we're trying to go from there.
Is it like something about your life, or is it something totally different?
Yeah, it's loosely based on my life. I mean, it's about me and my family, so it's tightly based on the characters of family are tightly based on them, and then it's loosely based on me. So it's pretty funny.
Right.
It's a dramedy though.
Now I hate the fact that I fucked your name up.
It's cool.
Does it mean anything, or is it?
Yeah, my name it's an Arabic name. It Naeem is like it's like a nice piece of material or something. Like you see this shit on her head. Like you like this is beautiful. It's Naeem.
Naeem. Okay.
I like that.
Now in school, what did the teachers ever get it right, or
hell no?
What's the worst you ever heard?
First of all, white people don't know how to pronounce. They don't know how to pronounce whenever the I has an E sound, they don't know how to figure that out. Like if a motherfucking name is Raheem, it's Rahim or something like that.
E-E-M.
No, I mean when the I, they don't know how to pronounce. They don't. They just read it the way they see it. So they say Naim, name,
name.
Yeah.
And then you just raise your hand. I'm here.
Fuck it.
Right. I gave up.
In the building.
But I love my name though. I love my name. I would never have a nickname. Like I'm really proud of my name.
Like I did like this.
What's your real name?
Donald.
Wow.
So
you really want to know that?
And he got about
and then he named his son Donald too.
Yeah, he got a couple.
But when
of
I
those.
started doing stand up, and like everybody in LA knew me as Speedy. I used to street race and all that shit and hang out. So that was my nickname.
Oh, that's how you
as
got
a
it
kid.
from racing.
No, that was as a kid. I was just my mother. She said I was hyper, so back then they didn't give you medicine; they gave you nicknames. Medicine. So when I got into comedy, I'm like, well, Donald Caldwell just didn't sound right.
Yeah,
so
he's not funny.
It sounds corny.
I don't think so. I don't think it's a bad name. This Donald by itself is fucked up.
Yeah,
Donald Caldwell sounds all right.
Yeah,
but does he sound funny?
It sounds
like an investment banker.
I'd have walked out on
sounds
Donald Caldwell.
professional.
Yeah, it sounds professional to me.
So I meet. You remember Timok?
Yeah.
Black Leroy.
Yeah.
So I meet him, and his manager was there. He sees me before and he goes, "Dude, you're funny as fuck. Stop using Speedy. Use Donald Caldwell." I'm like, I just sound like a pedophile. Please put your hands together for Donald Caldwell. And it seemed like people would walk out. And
Dave Chappelle sounds good.
It
sounds good now because you used to it.
Yeah. I just didn't see Donald Caldwell moving me. So when I did Speedy, it just clicked more. And people, you may not remember my face, but if I say, "Oh," somebody say, "Oh, Speedy," "Oh yeah, I seen dude."
Yeah, that's
funny
true.
as fuck. So
Because there's probably a lot of Donald Caldwells.
but
Right.
it was weird
When I
as
say
I
Bill.
got older and you go into the meetings and they go, "Okay, we have
Speedy."
It's Quickies here. Then I do my Naeem look.
Yeah.
You out there? Fuck
You got to embrace your name, man. I mean, Speedy's a cool nickname, but I think you should have did Donald Caldwell.
I thought about it, but it just
Joey Wells.
Joey Wells.
Nobody name sounds good by itself. When you put together the last name, then it sounds like yo.
Now, would you, if you have a kid, you gonna name your son like a junior or?
I wanted to, but my girl, her dad passed, and she wants to name her son after. If we have a son after her dad, so you know you can't say no.
What's
to
her
that
dad's
shit.
name? Is it a good
Bars?
All right, we gonna roll with Bars. So you love a little Bars in the building?
Bars, yeah.
He could have a middle name.
Well, see, you can't go Bars Naeem. That don't
you
sound
can't.
right.
No, you
So
can't.
my dad's name is Albert. So I would say Bars Albert, call him BA.
And then y'all have another one then.
If we had another one, then I don't know, 'cause then you got an American name or whatever the fuck Bars is, and then a Muslim name. You know?
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Yeah,
there.
it don't really sound right. I got the daughter though. Her name's Naledi.
That's
yeah.
dope.
Yeah, it's a South African name. My girl is South African.
Oh, okay. How long you guys been together?
Wow.
We met in 2011 in South
long
Africa.
time.
Been a minute.
Yeah.
How was South Africa?
South Africa is amazing, man.
I gotta go.
Was it change? Did it change your life?
Yeah, he
Because
got his girl.
well, besides that, I mean, I'm
what?
just saying. They always say it's a spiritual experience.
You know what? The best part of the trip was the Apartheid Museum.
Oh, I don't know. Ooh, really? That was deep, huh?
That was life changing
I
because
can imagine.
Because it's basically the same shit that we dealt with here with the civil rights movement.
Mm-hmm.
Is the same thing, only it was recent. It was like in my lifetime.
Right.
So it helped me sympathize and have empathy for the civil rights movement here, because you grow up and you hear about that shit, Martin Luther King, like, all right, we get it, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You hear about this shit in school, but then when you kind of go there and you be like, damn, this shit was like 1990, you know,
Right.
and you be like, I was 12 years old and this shit was going on, so it's a little different. It's fucked up.
Like 42 years old.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I forgot my mic was on. My bad.
Shit, I hate this fucking show.
South Africa is dope though. It's dope. It's very westernized. I mean,
And you went there to do stand up?
Nah, I went there just because I just wanted to take a trip. I knew I wanted to go to Africa.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I wasn't ready to go somewhere where they ain't have plumbing and shit. So I felt, and I didn't want to get no shots.
You go outside, you eat, you
Right.
do everything down.
No,
motherfucker, no.
So I wanted to go somewhere where I knew I could still get some culture and still
Right.
feel comfortable.
Right.
And
Civilized.
right, and I had some friends that have been there, and they all suggested it. And then one of my friends, she lived there for a year. She said, when you go there, I'm gonna hook you up with my friend, and she'll take you out. And I got a hotel for 2 weeks, and then I went down there. I didn't stay in a hotel
By
at all.
yourself? You went?
I went. One of my boys came with me last minute. He's like, I'm gonna come.
Oh, okay.
But I ended up staying at her house the whole time.
Wow.
And is
she's-
that the girl?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
that.
I love that
Now-
story. It's a
Does
great
she live
story.
here now?
Yeah.
I love
So
that
is
story.
she? So she would be in the middle, like the thing that Trump's trying to get rid of. Is she under that?
Nah, there's only certain countries that I think he was trying to.
Well, I mean, as far as the people that's here want to stay,
Uh-huh.
and then he wanting them to send them back, whether they were born here or not. But
she just better not go
I didn't know if
visit.
she was under.
She's cool. She's cool. Yeah, she got a work visa and she got a child here now too. So
Oh, okay.
she'll be all right.
Damn, that's dope, man. In the we
what's
doing
up.
this shit. Call in if you have any questions. 747-888-3082.
And please subscribe. Thank you.
And every time she does that, she got power. She's powerful. You got to give her props.
Yeah,
I
had-
appreciate y'all
She-
subscribing.
We
She
had
really
somebody.
does. Every time she does it, I get another 30, 40. I'm like, go ahead, Ted.
Yay,
There you go.
thank you.
Maybe show a titty, we get.
Not one of these. Dude. Not one of these. Pam would have to show her.
No,
What's wrong with your titty?
Shut down.
One. Well, they talk about my Speedy's a
I don't
larger
talk
than
about
mine,
it.
so he talks
Because he's
about
jealous. He's jealous.
Thank you, Keith.
Jealous.
Thank you.
Look here, CJ Memphis. What we not gonna do? You wanted to say that shit the whole fucking time.
I don't have a problem with your titties. I like small titties.
Thank you.
Pull that motherfucker out.
Like it is, he got nothing. Nigga, I'm gonna put the motherfucker out. Hear the club do say that. You're like, for real? That's what you gonna say? Yes, nigga. It is now time for, and she's not here.
Yes.
For a Sky Blue report. Blue Sky report.
Woo, Lord.
Yeah, I'm off today because we started late, man.
Yeah.
I'm all fucked up. I hate starting late. Even though it's my show, it's our building. I can start anytime I want, but it just feels weird when I don't start on time.
I felt bad. I was like, and Sean was driving like a snail. I was like, really?
Like he was in the water.
Yeah, I was
bubbles
like,
around. So her. Close the door. So
he's not here. He left.
We have certain man codes, Canada.
Yeah.
Man. So she walks in at Vegas. And a man is in the tub, bubbles and.
What?
Like to the side.
He was surprising you, or did he was just doing he was just doing this just to do
that's
it?
the only time
He hurt his back, so he was doing.
So he had to soak in some Epsom salt.
Yeah.
But why he had bubbles though?
Well, I think maybe the Jets. I don't know. I'm just going.
I just thought about now. If you walked in, he went. If you walk in and lights is low, and he goes, "Say, bitch," you're like, oh, you gonna get in the tub,
right?
This motherfucker looking at some other shit.
He was in there rehabbing and shit.
Cover for your man, Pam. Cover for your man.
So we try not to do that.
That was a man.
No split toe sandals.
Yeah.
Homie seat homie.
What about the split toe sandals that are like dark brown and
no? If it's split,
it ain't the color, it's the thumb.
Yeah,
don't split the toe. If you split your toes, you
What about open toe cowboy boots?
Okay.
What?
Ooh.
Those count? Just a question, Speedy. Open toe cowboy boots?
Well, I don't have my sound effects. I done got you on that one. You done got shots fired. All right, it's now time for the Blue Sky Report. Sky's not here. Taking her place with the report is 10G.
Do I get her music?
Nigga,
None of
Do
her
we
music?
have it?
No, we started
Okay.
after hours. So.
We
got
just
a new
going
nigga.
in.
Got my son on the board, nigga. We
Yes,
lucky
so
we
we
this
got
far.
it. Okay.
As far as I
He's
know,
doing a great
I
job,
think we
Nick.
on camera. I don't know. Nigga.
Are we recording?
I don't even know.
Sure.
As far as I know, this show ain't even ready.
Y'all got some alcohol in?
Yo,
Yeah.
always.
Yes.
You see the bar?
Let's turn this shit up a little bit.
Okay. That's what's up.
All right, what you got, Dan?
Okay, so an 800-year-old coffin smashed to the floor of a UK museum last week after someone tried to put their child in it for a photo.
White folks.
Who does that?
White people.
White folk. White folk. Well, I won't say white folk. It could have
Yeah, it was
been
white.
some of Michelle's
Nobody
people.
black is gonna do
Because
that.
they didn't get arrested, so
Right.
definitely white.
Yeah, they didn't get arrested, but the coffin toppled over, and then they ran out.
Yeah.
But the camera caught them.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
The baby like, you lead mama!
Right.
Take that in.
So it was
Get no
at
super
a
glue to
funeral
fix
home.
that.
No, it was in a museum. It was an 800-year-old
Jesus
coffin.
slept in that moment.
Oh
Right.
my God.
Right.
Oh yeah.
How
I
you
read
explain
too.
that way? See, what had happened,
Right. You can't pay for it. I mean, it is priceless.
hey, you can't glue that.
No.
When they found it, it had originally when they found the coffin, it had a senior monk in it from like way back. But they found it in 1921. Okay, so here we go. Wait a minute. Oh, we taking drink order.
Hey, that's what happens when you start late. Keep going though, Tan.
Okay, so
Never
I keep
get
going.
distracted.
So let me tell you, comfort food for me. When I'm under stress, I want one wing original from KFC. I'm sorry, I have to confess.
One wing.
You don't look like you eat meat.
You like KFC?
I don't eat a lot,
But
when
when you do, you eat KFC.
but when I'm stressed, it's
meat
something about it
substance.
because it's taking me back home to where I grew up
Kentucky.
in Kentucky, North Carolina. But we get like
same thing.
3 wings original. So KFC though wants to help people all over the space world that are stressed because they launched their chicken sandwich into space.
What the
For
fuck?
what?
Why?
What's the purpose?
Well, let's see why they did
As
it.
we thumb through.
Tell you
I
something.
get-
I'm sorry. KFC and Burger King ain't shit no more. They used to be delicious back in the day. They
I
both,
know, right?
They
Burger
fucked
King-
I
up.
don't
Back in the
fuck with Burger King
Burger King
at
is
all.
fucked up now.
Unless they
messed
want
up.
to sponsor the show,
That
then I do.
That motherfucking Whopper with all that bacon on
It
it.
tastes
nigga.
different though, Speedy. Nothing tastes the same. Even the filet of fish don't taste the same.
Burger King doesn't, but KFC when you're stressed. KFC, and I'm getting stressed.
You don't
a
like
lot.
Popeyes better?
But right now, no. Popeyes chicken is so big. To me, I
that's what
look
she
at
said.
it and it just looks like it's just. I mean, I'm not no
So you
harm
like
on
that little
Popeyes
meat.
because my son likes only my chicken. But my son,
What's wrong with big meat?
my son likes Popeyes.
You there now, nigga. It's Friday.
Only, but other than that, I like the large pieces of meat, like beef ribs.
Yeah.
Beef sausage,
cornbread.
I can do chicken sausage,
collard green.
That's what's up.
Well,
I actually don't like chicken sausage.
You don't like chicken sausage? It has to be the right kind of chicken sausage.
Well, maybe you gotta turn me on then.
The bad thing about like the sausages that are different, that's not pork. A lot of them they have pork casing.
Yes,
you know that.
Yes,
yeah,
you don't-
bullshit. You
it's
get
getting
turkey
worse.
sausage with a fucking pork casing,
And they'll tell you that shit.
Yeah,
you got to read it.
You got to
yeah.
Now, are you
Fine
practicing, Muslim?
When it comes to eating pork, yeah.
I say that I was doing warm up. Oh, I forgot what show it was, and so we were passing out M&Ms, candy. And I said, "Yo, my man, you want one?" He said, "Nah, I don't do pork, brother." I said, "This nigga." and immediately I went, "This nigga."
Skittles, Starburst,
anyway,
all that
nigga.
shit. Yeah.
So I'm passing it out. So I go in the back. Let me see, nigga. That motherfucker said pork. They use pork on the candy to keep it so it
Hard.
doesn't melt in your hand.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
why
it
it
does
doesn't
say it
melt.
doesn't melt in your hand.
And so I did like this, and my man saw me look at the pack. He went, I said, "My bad, dog."
Wait, I never heard that.
Yeah, we look on the
Are you
on the,
serious?
on the
A lot of
bag.
candy.
We got some M&Ms
You
out
gotta
there.
Got to read the fine print.
A lot of candy got pork in it. Yep.
Fine print.
Because the
And
pork.
you know what gelatin is? Gelatin.
Oh,
it
yeah.
comes from pig hooves.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
You talking about Jello?
Jello?
Gelatin.
Gelatin.
But that's
Gelatin is in Jello.
In Jello,
Right.
yeah, Jello.
Okay.
But gelatin is in Starburst, Skittles, gummy bears, all that shit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it come from pig hooves.
Did you think you didn't eat pork, Speedy?
Thought I did. Shit. I really don't like. I don't do like pork chops, but I love bacon.
Oh, well, yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Turkey
you might as well
you
do
can
it.
do
Yeah,
turkey
beef
bacon.
You ever had beef bacon?
No.
Beef bacon is delicious.
It
I've
is?
had
Where you get that
them
at?
turkey
Where you find
bacon.
beef bacon?
Right.
Beef bacon, shit, I don't know where to get it from out here. I guess you probably can get it from Inglewood or something. But I get it from back in Jersey. It's a corner store, a little Puerto Rican store down the street. I get some when I go home, bring like 10 pounds back and just put it in the freezer.
That's what's
Oh,
up.
And it's called what?
bacon.
Beef bacon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta
I've
find
never
some
heard of
beef
that.
You know, bacon is just the part of the body, so you can get it from damn near any animal. They're gonna have some fucking snaking soon.
Snake and bacon.
Beef bacon.
They got
Snake
duck
and
bacon, they got beef bacon, turkey bacon, all
I
that.
didn't know
shit.
that. All right, what else story you got?
Okay, well, talking about eating meat, because you know it has to come out of you. What about a UFC fighter lost control over her bowels during a fight?
She got.
Well, she's getting tickled.
Let me guess. She got the
No.
shit choked out of her.
She did, and she kept a good sense of humor about it. She said, "Shit happens." She said, "I'm a warrior, and I'll be back." And
she
she
win?
lost.
I mean,
literally.
it
But
was on camera.
Nick, can you play it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, they have pictures. Okay.
Yeah, because she actually really like shitted on herself.
Yeah.
It came through the tights.
Yeah, but my thing is, do you keep wrestling or do you let her go?
Are you like, what?
You supposed to win after that.
Smell?
Is money involved?
Yeah.
She lost.
Keep wrestling.
Yeah,
She
pretty
lost,
much.
so they
Keep
kept
wrestling.
wrestling. She lost. Yeah. Okay. Well, while he's pulling up the
How
pictures,
embarrassing is that shit?
That is the most embarrassing thing on the planet.
what about this though, y'all? September the 19th, a university president has apologized after hosting a dinner for African American students that included cotton stalks as table centerpieces.
Oh, shit.
And then
Here we go.
he served them collard greens, cornbread,
Nothing wrong with that,
and
baby.
ribs.
Get
I
out of here.
mean, you know,
It's a white guy.
Yeah.
the cotton offends me, but not the food.
Yeah, but if you put the food with the cotton,
Yeah.
next is some
It ain't
watermelon,
a good look. Right.
and some orange pop.
And some
Get the picture.
Kool-Aid.
But when he had the Latino students over, he didn't
Have Mexican food.
he had the collard greens, but he didn't have the cotton centerpieces on the table.
Did they have a picture
He
of
did that
this?
on purpose.
Let me see.
You know what?
Why when you think the shit ain't gonna happen again? Then
Sometimes white people
No, I
just
don't know why
don't
we
think
do
shit
that.
through, man.
No.
Yeah.
Like the fucking
they go.
what do you call the shit? The draft, the fantasy draft shit.
Yeah.
With
oh, I didn't even watch that shit, man.
no, look, they had Odell Beckham. They had like a picture of him, and everybody that was doing the the auction was it was white. I mean, and people like the white people always think we playing the race card and shit. Like, yo, this shit is fucking offensive, man.
Yeah.
It was some white people too. Yeah, it's 3 white people in the NFL. That's it.
They got a big backlash about that, and because they were bidding on black men. And I felt I don't know if you ever did the comedy festival in Montreal.
I have.
Okay, so I did that, and so I don't know if they do it in the same place. So there's a tower that all the agents are in, and they looking at the stage. And I'm sitting there looking, and they're pretty much, and you go up, you do your thing. But it looked to me like they were just bidding on black men. That's what it looked like because they're in the tower and they got your notes on you, and they're watching you do your stand up. And and I'm like, this just don't look right. This shit. But that was just.
Give me an example of when we are going too far, when we're making it too big out of something.
Good question.
When I see it like that, or the incidents, it just feel like you bidding on black men.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
I'm just
That's
saying,
when it's too far.
No, give me something where we we going overboard when we think that it's some racial shit, but it's really not. Give me an example of that.
Oh gosh.
When it's really not.
Nothing.
Isn't that funny? We all got to think about it.
Are you boycotting the NFL?
Speedy, he did do an NFL report yesterday. But
I'm boycotting.
And the week before.
Here's my thing.
Just saying.
And I roll with dude. I roll, and I think it's fucked up. He's not in the league. And
I'm gonna tell you some shit. Finish. I'm gonna tell you some shit about
this. But I think like when Michael Vick came back, I don't buy football jerseys. I love football, but I don't buy jersey. I just feel that's the weirdest shit. Buy another dude's jersey and put on my back. But I bought that jersey because I thought the fact that Philadelphia took that chance, then I'll go buy your jersey. And I think that's what I think we should send. Like, whoever puts him on the team, we'll buy your jersey because that's all they want to know is if I'm gonna make some money. They don't give a fuck about whether you don't watch the game or so and so don't watch the game. But if you're gonna buy my product because I bought him into my camp, then I'll bring him in my camp. And that's the thing. I think that's the voice we should say. Like, whatever team goes, hey, I'll give them a chance. Then we all go buy that jersey.
Right.
And that's how you go. Okay, then now, or you let them know if you do that. We'll buy that jersey, even though that's not my team. But the fact that you took that upon yourself, I'll do that.
I mean,
so you're saying you think the boycott isn't going to work? Well,
ratings are down.
I don't think if we did it,
ratings
I think it
ratings
would
are
work
down
because black people are the biggest consumers of everything.
And we won't get a chance to do that
but
unless.
Does that reflect because of him? Are they looking at it like it's down because?
Why else would it be?
Yeah. It wasn't down no
people.
other time.
People are boycotting. Ratings are down.
Yep.
I mean,
that's good though.
That's
here's
really
the thing.
good.
Here's the thing. Sports bring people together.
And
sports and
music.
entertainment bring people together. And whoever's upset, like I heard, the latest thing is the Bengals are thinking about signing him. Right. So if you have some white fans or whatever that are upset about them signing, if he comes in, he starts winning. They're not going to give a fuck.
Right.
They don't give a fuck.
If you winning, then people come together. They don't care what you did. Just
Or
like with Michael Vick.
Or like you said, if you go there and buy the jersey, even though it ain't your team, what's going to happen? They're going to go, y'all shut the fuck up. We done sold 15,000 jerseys in an hour. And that's what happened when he went to Philly. It was the number one jersey sold when Mike Vick went to Philly.
I mean, I'm not watching though. But here's some shit.
Like, not ever gonna watch.
No. I mean,
highlights.
I watch SportsCenter.
Okay.
I watch sport, but I'm not watching the games. And if they don't sign him, then I'm only gonna boycott for one season. He kneeled for one season. I'll boycott for one season. Now, I have a friend that it was a teammate of his last year. Now, I heard some shit about Cap. I heard he was a shitty ass teammate 2 years ago.
Okay.
I heard he didn't give a fuck. Heard he used to argue with his teammates, and he would be in the meetings with his headphones and glasses on, and he'd be like, man, fuck them. They don't block for me. He wasn't a good teammate. Then last year, he made a complete 180. The woman that he's with now, the radio chick in New York.
Yeah. Hot 97, right?
Yeah. So she changed him. She the one that told him he was black, because he probably didn't know at first. And,
no, he didn't.
Right. And then, he became more conscious and everything. And they say he was a good teammate last year, but at the end of the day, he said he's really not that good. They said he can't see, he can't read the defense, and his style of play is not working anymore. That's why RG3 can't get a job. I mean, besides he get hurt every play.
Yeah, he's done. When he got hurt that last time,
he got to read the defense, man.
Yeah, and then also Cam Newton had a bad year last year. It's like that offense that they were running that was good for the mobile quarterbacks. is not working anymore because the defenses have adjusted to that. The defensive coordinators, they've adjusted to it. So in the right system, he can succeed, but he's not that good at the end of the day.
And this is what I always say about the NFL. NFL, to me, for those who don't really pay attention, it's a 24-hour, 7 days a week, 365 days a year sport, meaning that you have a Mike Vick to come into the league, and he does whatever you do that year.
Or can when he first came.
Those coaches on the defense have a whole year to figure him out. They watch tape. They go through that. I mean, hours and hours of watching tape when you at home.
Right.
And